Hey guys, how's it going? So couldn't stay away for very long. I wanted to make another video, and sort of the the theme that I'm gonna go with on this video is I'll show you mine if you show me yours. So I'm gonna just show you a couple of runs of some cool comics that I have, and you know, with the hope and the expectation that you guys will kind of, just do the same. Show a little chunk of what you got. And, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start, man. So you see, it's the McFarlane Hulks. I just showed this newsstand the other day. I found it. Here is the direct edition. Ooh, I like it. So that's 330 Incredible Hulk. This is when Todd McFarlane first starts penciling the Incredible Hulk. 331. 332. 333. 334. 335. 336. I like this cover, being an X-Men fan, so it's, predictable, but I like it. Don't even care what anybody thinks. And the second part, this is X Factor. Did I say X-Force? I meant X Factor, so sorry about that. And then we've got, so that was 337. And I really like this cover for whatever reason. Yeah, I really, really like this cover. Follow the Mutants issue, whatever. 339. Look at his butt. Donald Trump's butt looks like that. Oh, sorry, I don't want to get political. That's the one, man. That's the moneymaker. Woo, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Yeah. I mean, it's classic. 341. 342. 343. 344. This is another cover, and I think a lot of folks like this cover. But do you not see why? It's freaking beautiful. Look at that. The moon and the little forest or whatever, instead of it being Elliot and E.T. riding the bike. It's Hulk and a dame. And why shouldn't it be? McFarlane made that a reality for us, and for that we should thank him and get this comic. Oh, 345. That's great. Everybody knows this cover. I mean, and if you don't, shame on you. And I'm showing you now. And 346, this is the last of the McFarlane Hulk run. But, it was really something I focused on that I wanted to get, like, big time. And just for shits and giggles, we'll throw in Mr. or Joe Fixit. So, yeah, this is the debut or first appearance of the Joe Fixit moniker or what have you. Alright. Now, the second part of I'll show you mine if you show me yours is going to be Avengers action. So, I'm going to show you some of my older Avengers comics. I don't have many, and I guess really they're not older if you really want to talk like when they first started. But, yeah, I found a guy on eBay, and he was like selling this. So there's tape damage you can see there and in a couple of places there. But it's Avengers 125. And he sold it to me for $2.99. $3, yes. And that same guy had a ton of, like, a run of the 130s, and he had them all for, like, $2.99, and I went through and I offered him, like, I think $1.50 per comic, and he accepted it. So I just like, from this one guy, I got a really nice chunk of Avengers, and I'd like to show you that now. Mine. Here we go. So we got 130, 131, Legion of the Unliving, 132. These are really pretty and classic comics. Which, you know, if you don't know that, you're a knucklehead. 133, Secret of the Hooded One. 134. This is, yeah, two-parter on the origin of Vision, so it's kind of a key. Some folks like to get it. And then this is the second part. And yeah, got old Ultron on there, and yeah, it's drama for your mama. 136. I really like this picture of Beast, and you know, it's cool. Whatever, man. 137. 138. I like that Stranger in a Strange Man. I don't know if anybody knows, but Robert Heinlein was the author of Stranger in a Strange Land, which is actually like the first science fiction book to ever be #1, or maybe just, or I don't know if it's #1 or just to hit the New York Times bestsellers list in books, but it's a really good book. And yeah, comics, I grok when I see comics, and if you read that book, you'll know what I mean. 139. 140. I like this one just simply because of, you know, exactly what's happened to happen, you know. He's like phasing through fucking Yellow Jacket. I don't know, it's crazy. Yeah. Squadron Sinister, this is Radical. Too Cool for School. That's kind of a jump right there. And I'm sorry, I didn't clean off, like, I'm sure I could have cleaned off my lens, and I didn't even think to do it, so I apologize. It looks a little funky-dunky. Sorry. This is 181, first appearance of Scott Lang, and when I say, like, it is very brief. It's like 1 or 2 pictures, maybe. But, yeah, he's there, bro. I saw it myself with my own 2 eyes. This right here, it looks like yellow crayon or something, but I'm hoping I can get that off, or maybe get it cleaned or something. 'Cause I really like this comic. It's special to me. 182. This is a cool comic. They, yeah, just duke it out with a bunch of bad guys. Alright. This is the Avengers where Carol Danvers joins the Avengers. So Ms. Marvel actually joins the Avengers. So it's a key comic, and I really like it. I think it's, I don't know if it's picking up or not, but I think it's a key, and it's a key to me, and that's why I got it. So yeah, 184, just kind of finishing up that storyline. And I've shown this before. I got it from a thing on eBay. On Etsy. Sorry. 213, 221, and this is like I don't know if he was drinking or something, but he hits his wife, Van Dyne. I can't remember her first name, but Janet Van Dyne, something like that. But yeah, a little domestic violence there, pretty controversial. Yeah. 221, this is 223. The little rougher, slightly rougher copy. And then this is 223, the fancy pants copy. Yeah. And this is 257, which I just have a junky funky copy. That's the first appearance of Nebula. In the 258, Fire Lord, awesome. 260. It's another maybe the first Nebula cover. I could be wrong. I don't know if that's Nebula's face right there, really. 264. And then I have the Kree Skrull War reprints from the 80s, 1983. So that's part 1. And that's part 2. So those are just my oldies, my older Avengers that I have from the 80s, mid 70s to 80s, and I'll wrap up by showing you some stuff that I've gotten in the mail. I was really happy to get this. It's like the modern day representation of Valkyrie as depicted on Thor Ragnarok. And I hadn't really noticed this until I actually got it, but it's like a little baby Wolverine or something. That's pretty cool. But yeah, with Surtur in the back, this is just, that's a nice cover. And then I got my Immortal Hulk 17 in. I have every single one except for number 2, which I did have the first print of, but I sold that mother lover because I just don't think that the market is gonna be as high as it is now, but I could be wrong. I mean, I'm wrong about a lot of stuff. And then I got 994 in the mail. I told you guys I'm trying to get the entire countdown to 1,000 so I can just read it. So the only 2 that I need now is 995 and 997, and then I'll be good. And finally, I really wanted this, and I found it for $7. It's the 1950s, I believe it's the 1950s cover, but it's the Night of 1,000 Batmans, and I love this cover. It's so cool. Alright guys, I really just kind of wanted to make another video to show you my stuff. Now, the onus is on you to show me your stuff. Alright man, I want to see it. You guys have a good night. Bye.